Let's turn to business news now with Jonathan Mitchell, who is beaming in from the Wellington newsroom. Hi, Jono. A couple of companies tonight you're looking at that have benefited from the weather.
That's right. Evening, John. Certainly the weather has been a bugbear for some energy companies, but not Meridian today. Its half-year profit was up by 17% to $132 million. Now, heavy rain played its part because it filled the hydro lakes in the north. Other energy companies have lakes down south where it was dry. So Mercury generated more power, it got a higher price for that power as well, and it added customers, so there was solid demand. It's expecting to report record operating earnings in the full year as well. But you know, if we're going to another company out today, PGG writes in also similarities with the weather. They're a rural services firm with lots of exposure in the real estate and products for farmers industry. They had a wet spring, but then it turned into a dry summer, late November, December. So that benefited its different divisions, including horticulture. So that brought forward harvests as well as sales of some products. And its net profit was steady at $14.6 million. So I was speaking with the Chief Executive, Ian Glasson, earlier today. He said the weather is always a bit of a wild card.
It's very hard, and it's one of the joys of being in the agriculture business. You never know what the weather's going to throw at you. For us, fortunately, the business is fairly resilient. We did see a very wet spring, which delayed the start, but the same token, that also led to some increased sales in various chemicals and other areas. So it's an ill wind that blows no one any good. But it was certainly a great performance across the board to be able to recover from the late spring. Our challenge, of course, is in the full year, trying to predict what's going to happen in South America, where we have a strong seeds and grain and retail business, and in Australia, where we have a strong seeds business. And that all comes in the autumn season, so weather, again, is a critical factor in that, and we're looking forward to seeing some sort of recovery in both of those markets that have had a pretty dry summer, and we're looking forward to some rain to get that second half of the year sales.
Oh, that's the Chief Executive of PGG, Ian Glasson. I think he only became the boss late last year from memory, didn't he, Jono? But
just a few months ago.
Yeah. But sounding pretty bullish.
That's right, they're upbeat about their full year as well. So a couple of companies there that have exposure, big exposure to weather, but they're upbeat about their full year.
Yeah. What happened on the markets today?
The top 50 index had another stronger session, up 20 points to 8,360. Kiwi dollar as well, 72.8 US cents, 92.8 Australian. John, no CBL financial result today. They're in administration, so a financial result is on the back burner. But another busy day tomorrow, the likes of Sky Television and Trade Me.
And we look forward to you telling us how they've gone this time tomorrow night. Jonathan Mitchell, our business reporter from Wellington, thank you very much indeed.